Hey, maybe you were watching the feed a second ago and you heard how you got to install an AT&T cell tower in your living room to do their job for them. But there's more bad news ahead in the loop. Joining us from New York to help us make sense of it all is staff writer for CNET, my pal Caroline McCarthy. How are you? Nice to see you.
Hey, I'm doing well, thanks. Good to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you as well. All right, so look. So we just heard about AT&T's fantastic microcell plan in the feed, where we all become cell towers in our own homes. Now, it could look like it would solve problems with reception on the iPhone. I don't know if our children will sprout extra limbs, if it's safe or whatever. But is this really the right way to go about this?
Well, I think people's reaction thus far has been, thank goodness they're doing something, because quite honestly, they do need to do something about the fact that their cell phone service, especially in big cities like New York and San Francisco, is absolutely deplorable. I mean, they have said that they are investing $2 billion into improving their infrastructure, but I guess this is sort of like a good placeholder for now. And the thing retails for $150, but with mail-in rebates, the price can go down to $50.
All right, that's not bad.
You know, it's okay.
That's not bad. I mean,
no,
listen,
not that bad.
I complain about AT&T a lot, and I don't want people to think that I'm just a mindless corporate basher. It's not that. It's only because I'll drop. There's like 5 dead zones between my house and G4.
Oh yeah.
And you know,
I can't make calls in my house at all.
Yeah, and I can't make calls in my house either. And then they come out and they blame the consumers for gobbling up too much data. And it's like, come on, guys, really?
I know, seriously. See, I have a theory that AT&T is being a little bit preventative here, because I think that some very, very wise person within the company is thinking that there is going to be some local news horror story down the line with someone like dying because an emergency call got dropped.
Oh,
think about that.
Yes, anyone, if you die because an emergency call got dropped, then you got to let us know so we can blame AT&T. No, I don't want to just take them down because of that. It's literally because of the service. And then, you know, also, yesterday, they had this annual Pwn to Own contest, which happened in Canada, and 2 hackers walked away with a $15,000 prize for hacking their iPhone's SMS database in like 20 seconds. 20 seconds!
Seriously, this was kind of frightening. Well, to be fair, it did take them 2 weeks of prep, but still, that's really scary.
Yeah. Should iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, our wall today is brought to you by AT&T.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Should iPhone users be worried about this hack?
Yeah, well, the thing is that dealing with hackers is always a game of defense. That you will always be one step behind the hackers, and you meaning whatever company in question here, this is either Apple or AT&T, I think it's Apple in this case, has to be really on top of their game. And are they working really hard to solve this hole? I think yes, they are. But at the same time, hackers will always be one step ahead and will always be finding something new. This one is particularly frightening because it delves into, for example, your text message database, which is something incredibly private. It also confines text messages that have been deleted. I would love to find these hackers and have them go after my ex-boyfriends for me.
Nice.
But you know,
I
don't think I could stoop to that.
Here's what I want to know about AT. Oh, if you're mad at a relationship, you can stoop to anything. Trust me. Here's what I want to know. Like AT&T, they're going to spend this $2 billion. Is that enough money? Do you think, or do you feel like, well, we should spend $5 billion, but once the iPhone's available in other carriers, we're going to lose a bunch of business? I mean, like, do you think that's maybe the thinking?
Well, I think they're anticipating if they make that kind of investment, that maybe they won't lose the customers. Okay,
I hope so. AT&T, I don't want to trash you anymore. Please just let us make calls. That's all we want. It's 2010.
Yeah, I'm really sick of making fun of AT&T.
Yeah,
I'm really sick of it. It's basically like making fun of Canadians now. I mean, they won everything at the Olympics.
Taking a shot to our northern neighbors. So we've all started to hear about first Caroline's Canadian racism, and also how books, magazines, and newspapers are going to be priced on the iPad. So what are we looking at here? I've seen some reports that are hilariously expensive.
Yeah, like the Wall Street Journal, $17.95 a month or something like that. That is more than people were anticipating.
So I mean, is this fair pricing? Do you think? How are they justifying this?
I think they had better justify it by offering a phenomenal user experience and a lot of multimedia features that you can't get either in the print version, obviously, or even on the website for free. That I think they're really going to have to put forth what the cheesy marketers call a very good value proposition here, because otherwise, no, people are not going to pay for that. It's got to be sexy. It's got to look good.
All right, well, listen, we're out of time, but I want to say, first of all, I hope you get that jerk who broke your heart. And also, hug a Canadian today, just in the spirit of goodwill. Thanks to Caroline McCarthy for CNET for keeping us in the loop.